see, it all comes down to this. The conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles. Taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Bernstein. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Championship game. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
On the ground, it's Davidson.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Murphy. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The shotgun running play call. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pin him in.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
It's been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up fourth down. And the Tigers will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Handoff from the shotgun. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry, and they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's reeled in. It's Sampson. They bring him down quickly, a short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for his big tight end. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The Noles will line up to punt it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Got the first down and still motoring. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. The Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on third down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line. They get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
They'll give it to the back. Nowhere to run at the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Back in motion now. To the air. It's Murphy. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Well, when you run that out route, he's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field, he gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Critical moment of this conference championship. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Sparty. The ball is loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. On the run, it's Davis. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. To the air, it's Murphy. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and, man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
It's a shotgun run call. Running with purpose. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Touchdown, Clemson. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
Extra point try coming now. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. returner trying to create good field position. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's McCoy. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Running back with the football. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there. The Seminoles will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. We'll look to throw it here on second down. He can't let it escape. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Seminoles!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. As the first down is still going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Ball moves to the 37 on the game. It's first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Important second down play coming up. Here comes a handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football and And by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Dropping back, it's Murphy. Makes the grab. It's Brown. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
This comes from offense moving quickly down the field. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, Florida State.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. By the big fella, couldn't quite hold on to the ball. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field, and he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. Great execution that time. The offense in a tough spot to start the drive. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Ball handed to the running back. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Gets the kick away from his own end zone. No fair catch. He feels the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? He shreds the tackle.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Same tailback, another carry. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. The back's got it. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, you know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
So first and 10 for the offense after a costly fourth down penalty on the defense. On the ground, it's Hardy. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Running out of time in the pocket. They bring them down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Tackle, but first down.
Now, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Clemson getting set with a first and 10 now. They're going to run it here.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
The clock has stopped and they've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Using his legs, it's Hardy. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Tigers looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. With the catch, it's Sampson. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Tackle made with the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
There's the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. And the Knowles will crank up the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Watson. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's big to convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they finally stopped him, but a decent gain that time. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, that's how you close a half up. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. first half. It'll be 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Murphy. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's going to pull it down and run. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And then 1st down, they go right back to him. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal's good. That puts them back on top. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. And it's field of returner trying to create good field position here. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The ground game ineffective in the 1st half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's McCoy. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Good job by this quarterback recognizing not just the blitz, but seeing the man coverage, able to put that right on the money to be able to pick up a nice gain.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Let's it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Great job by this defense once again on that 3rd down, and now we get to 4th down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the 2nd half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on 4th down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
Here the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Play action here on 1st down. A deep shot right down the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Murphy. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. A deep shot to the right. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. The Tigers will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Davis. Broken tackle, still going. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
They'll give it to the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Here comes the bunch formation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Sampson. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. The pass is off target. He got easy through as the 3rd down pressure works. And the Seminoles will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play. Clemson offense is back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Davidson. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. It's Murphy. Pass rush closing in. He's got it on a crossing route. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finally bring him down after a couple of broken tackles, but it's still a loss on the play.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking downfield. Caught in the open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yards on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks free. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Critical moment of this conference championship. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Just not a lot of room there on the RPO on third down for the offense. Give the defense a lot of credit. They sat back initially, and then they overcommitted to stop that running game, and it worked out.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. First down, move the sticks.
After a clutch conversion on 4th down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. First down here for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Murphy. Catch made on the left side. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. And the wideout goes in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Marathon drive, but it's third and long now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll hand it off. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? The kick is no good. And the lead stays at 3 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. On the read, he keeps it. He's past the marker and still going. Here he goes. It's in. Touchdown, Knowles. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter to give them the lead.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Looking to pass. It's Murphy. A deep shot to the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
And this time it's complete. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The Tigers come to the line in a hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running. And
the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. caught behind the line. It's Haynes. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass caught. Second down now. Looking to chuck it again. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. We finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Breaks into the clear. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back. It's Murphy. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Off the play fake on first down. He's hit just before the throw.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Looking for some space. It's Haynes.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Important moment here in this championship game. Third down and short on the ninth play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. That's caught. It's Haynes. The game is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. How about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job of the D.
It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He's not going to squander this chance.
State offense on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings them down.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Now it's second down here. Leaning on the run game here late. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play with this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Look out, room to run here. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking deep down the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So the misfire in first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
The important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big run.
Turner lost the ball. Touchdown, Clemson. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. Try to add the lead now with the PAT. Not through the PAT, so the lead is 5 here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. He's keeping it. The Wildcat doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Breaks into open space. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. This might be for the ball game. Looking for a late, deep throw. 4th down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Working clock with the ground game. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him from no gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And he's got it again. He shreds the tackle. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking for a late deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down.
keeping it on the ground here.
A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes?
He's running out of time here.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
4th down now, and defensively, you know you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down.
Maybe the last shot here.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Nice grab. It's Pittman. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes?
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw.
Grab down the middle. It's Watson. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Their last chance here. He's got it, and one for a 1st down. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Pressure is coming. The pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. The DB's backing off from the line now. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. Now, it's always a special year, and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.